Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the program, The Advocate. My name is Jack Vincent Fidelis and I'm your host. On the program today, we shall be deliberating as usual on issues of anti-corruption and accountability in governance. To discuss this program, I have a very special guest, and she is no other person but Honorable Hauwa Magaji. Honorable Hauwa Magaji is a senior special assistant to the executive governor of Borno State on National Welfare Program. She is the regional program manager, Northeast Junior Achievement. Honorable Hauwa Magaji was an aspirant of the Borno State House of Assembly, and she is the co-founder Project Give Back. She is a member of Borno Social Media Frontier. Honorable Hauwa, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
And now we'll set the ball rolling without wasting time. I want to know quickly, what are the major challenges women face in politics?
Women have faced a lot of challenges and discrimination in the political system, especially in the Northeast, both traditionally, culturally, socially, especially with the stigma that politics is a dirty game. People tend to see women that are into politics as uncultured and irresponsible women, which isn't so. Men have dominated a major part of the political landscape and membership of political parties. These major factors doesn't give women the opportunity to be selected as candidates of political positions, and it discourages women, and it makes women to not participate more in the political system.
Okay, I don't know if it's because we are in northern Nigeria, because in the southern part of this country, we notice the political consciousness among women and how a lot of women come out. I don't know if there are cultural or religious factors responsible for this, but I want you to maybe pinpoint few of these challenges.
Yeah, as I told you, the challenges are culturally and traditionally. I think basically creating awareness within the society, it's going to do a great job in telling people that women have a major role to play in changing lives of people in the society. Government should include women in governance and decision making. Women should be part of most of the political activities, not like going to the field to do campaigns for them when it's time for election. They should be included in decision making and governance. They should be given political positions that will make them give them the opportunity of playing a great role in impacting the lives of people in their immediate community.
Oh, thank you very much. I quite understand that. So, what can be done to make the society better? As a woman here, as a mother, what do you think, in your opinion, can be done to better our society?
First of all, government should create job opportunities for our younger generation and women and youth empowerment, providing skill acquisition centers that will give women and youth the opportunity of learning various skills to make them self-reliant, providing portable, clean drinking waters in various communities, providing standards and improved health care centers, giving out small scale loans for women and youths to make them start small businesses, job opportunity in general.
Thank you very much.
This is where to file in the case of the country on the leadership, the electorate. The electorates are the ones that will determine. Of course, yes, don't collect those things, but then the votes of the electorate don't count. Then there's virtually nothing the electorate count. Most of these policies are misplaced priorities. Some of the policies are based on
Well, in case you are just joining us, the program is The Advocates. On this program, we have been deliberating on issues of anti-corruption and accountability in governance. My guest is Honorable Hauwa Magaji, a Senior Special Assistant to the Executive Governor of Borno State on state and national welfare. So far, she has been doing justice to the topic, and I quite appreciate her. Well, you see, I understand that recently you run for an office to be in the State House of Assembly. I want you to tell us about your experience for the benefit of other women.
Yeah. Well, my experience, it was wonderful.
Good.
I've learned a lot. I actually had my vision. I wanted to be a voice to the voiceless women and youths. Yes, I wanted to have an opportunity of changing the lives of women, especially in the society. I'm looking at how the insurgency has affected the lives of women and youth. Women have been affected more. They've lost husbands. They've lost children. They need to be empowered. They need to be given more opportunities of taking care of themselves. They are widows. They have orphans to take care of. So I was like by aspiring and maybe getting the opportunity of being a candidate, I would have made a great impact to their lives. But even so, without being the right person for the position, and I've learned a lot, and I've already known the advantages and disadvantages of being in politics, and I've already been groomed for aspiring again in 2023, inshallah.
Amen. Thank you. Now, how can corruption and lack of accountability in society or in governance generally be combated? What are those things we can do to combat lack of accountability and corruption?
Okay, first of all, I think we should always follow the money. Public office holders should always account for the funds released to them.
Good.
Yes, they should always account for the funds released to them should be accounted for.
Good.
Track supplies.
Okay.
Supplies given out to different ministries. Keep track of them.
Good.
You should always count the supplies ministries have, because by counting the supplies that have been given out for ministries, you will always know the number of items government have released to the various ministries, especially Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Agric. So many items have been released to them, and without keeping track of all these supplies, you wouldn't know what the government has released to the ministries for various activities. Innovation, tech solution, like technology solution. Youth should try and create a kind of platform or a website to document all the public funds released by government, and to also document corruption cases for future use, you know.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You see, over the years, corruption and lack of accountability has been the bane of our society. Society today is backwards because of this anomaly. And somehow, it is difficult to fight this because generation after generation of Nigerians have been clamoring for a change of this situation. Yet the problem persists. That is why we keep wondering, why should this go on? But you see, they say, it is often said that if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. And as a woman yourself, a woman in politics, a woman in the academics, because I understand you are a teacher as well, you know, so you must have a role model. So who is your role model as a woman? Who is your role model and why?
My role model, I have a lot of people that have inspired me, you know.
Yes.
But my role model is my mom.
Oh, great.
Yes, my mom. My mom is my role model. She has inspired me all my life. I always look up to her. And when I look at her, I don't give up. It makes me to be stronger. It makes me to be more hardworking because she's just a reflection of who I am.
Good. You see, right from the days of people like Madam Fumilayo Ransom Kuti, Gambo Sawaba, Dogonyaro, is it Lina Dogonyaro, if I got that right? We have a lot of such women doing very well in society. And the good thing is that some of these women are even northern women.
Yes.
You understand? They are northern women. So, if they could achieve what they achieved in those days, what do you think stops the young women, Arewa women of now these days from achieving the same thing?
I think the era has changed. In those days, these women you mentioned were very few.
That's true.
Were very few. Women like them are very few. But nowadays, we have a lot of educated, independent, successful women. I think the society doesn't want to give these women opportunities because they think these women can come and dominate the role men play in the society. But I guess it can be changed gradually because as you can see now, government has started bringing more women on board.
That's true.
To include them in governance and decision making.
There is the talk about the 35% affirmative action.
Which has not been implemented.
And that's a very big problem.
Which has not been implemented. And we're fighting and advocating towards that. And we believe Mr. President, General Muhammadu Buhari,
President
Muhammadu Buhari will implement that 5% affirmative soon.
We hope. I personally hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope so because you see, I want to mention some names now. People like Obai Ezekwesili, people like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and several other names I can mention. They are women.
Yes.
And they were remarkable. They were extraordinary. So it means simply that if a woman is given a chance of leadership, she can do very well. She can deliver.
Yes.
Is it that the society is scared of such powerful women?
I think so. Because
please elaborate on that.
They see such women as a threat.
Okay.
They see such women. Look at what recently happened in the political system in Borno State.
Okay.
Highly educated, successful women. More than 24 of them aspired for various positions from the southern, northern, and central of Borno State. But only one woman fought to the last minute to get the position to aspire for. Just look at it. All these women
is it that they were not voted for what?
During the primaries.
Okay.
They couldn't make it.
Oh, I see.
They couldn't make it. So I think by giving these powerful, successful 24 women
The chance.
the chance, society would have become something else.
They'll make a difference.
They'll make a difference, serious difference.
So, how do you think this problem can be combated? How do you think this trend can change? Is it that they should be given express tickets, or because if they contest with the men, they will always find it difficult to make it?
No, I
Will
think
you advocate that women should be given extra tickets?
the government should give women a certain privilege,
Okay.
and then they should appoint the women that deserve certain positions, to give them the opportunity to play their role, to give them the opportunity to show their abilities and capabilities, so that the society will know that women can do a lot more better than men in certain stages.
All right.
This is where to fall in the case on the leadership. The electorates are the ones that will determine. Of course, yes, don't collect those things. But then the votes of the electorate don't count. Then there is virtually nothing the electorate count. Most of these policies are misplaced priorities. Some of the policies are based on
Well, in case you are just joining us, the program is The Advocates. On this program, we deliberate on issues of anti-corruption and accountability in governance. I have been discussing with Honorable Hauwa Magaji, who has been remarkable, who has been doing very well. And then, Honorable, your CV is quite lengthy. Your designation is quite large. And I'm quite intimidated, so to speak. So I want to pick one out of it. Your duty as Senior Special Assistant to the Executive Governor of Borno State. How well have you fared as a woman?
Yeah, being a Senior Special Assistant to the Executive Governor of Borno State has given me the opportunity of impacting the lives of people in my immediate community. It has given me the opportunity of being a major stakeholder in my constituency. It has given me the opportunity of being part of decision making in my constituency. So I guess being
I'm sure you have a lot of experience now
yes,
in that position.
yes,
It means in future, if you occupy a bigger position, you can manage it.
I can manage it and do a lot more better.
Good. And now, as a regional program manager, northeast of the junior achievement,
Yeah.
I want you to tell us something about it.
Okay. Junior Achievement is an organization
Okay.
that grooms, mentors, and teaches young people to be entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, to be self-reliant,
Oh, great.
to have different skills, different businesses that will be of benefit to the society. We've been having various programs with students, with young people in various states in the Northeast. Recently, we just concluded a program with young out-of-school IDPs. It is an entrepreneurship program and a business plan program. We taught them to be successful entrepreneurs, and then we taught them on how to write their business plan. And we brought mentors on board. We brought trainers on board to train them on the various skills they've chosen. So junior achievement is basically targeting young, marginalized entrepreneurs.
Oh, great. So how different is this from the Give Back project?
Okay, Project Give Back is a community development program.
Okay.
It has various departments,
Okay.
if I can put it that way, volunteering, mentoring, peace building activities, psychosocial activities with traumatized kids, especially the IDPs at the camp and the host community, you know. Project Give Back, it's a kind of volunteer program,
Okay.
and a lot of like minds are part of the program. We've been doing volunteer teaching in various schools. We've been having mentorship program with youth, young people, and especially I have been having psychosocial activities with young children to make them forget their trauma, because a lot of them have been traumatized.
I must say you deserve to have a chance at governance to be able to put into practice all these laudable things you've been explaining to us. I commend you.
Thank you very much.
So, I want you to tell our viewer what your advice will be to political office holders on good governance. Your advice to the public, your advice to government, and all stakeholders.
Okay. My advice to, let me put it all in one process.
Please do.
My advice to all is, like, that's the government, the political office holders,
The people.
the people, is to make peace the major point. Political office holders should try to make sure they did what the electorates have voted them for.
Good.
They should create opportunities for the younger ones, that's the youths and women, especially. I advocate for women. Sorry.
Yeah.
They should make sure they interact with the society. They shouldn't go into the office and forget what they've been voted for. The masses voted for them, and I advise them to make sure that they've done the great things expected of them. They shouldn't forget what their office is all about. They should go back to the society and impact the lives of their immediate communities.
Thank you very much. Well, I want to say thank you for honoring our invitation to be here. We appreciate you so much, and I hope subsequently, given the opportunity, you'll be back again to be with us here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That is the much we can take on the program for this week. If you've had a nice time watching us, then keep a date, same time, same station, next week for another wonderful episode. Thank you.